I'll be your game driver for your 2-week photo safari through the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. The reserve was established in 1971 to protect the local wildlife. Through the years, some of the animals have become less afraid of humans. That's good for us, but makes them an easy target for the poachers. The 800 square miles is constantly controlled by the game warden. We are required to check in with the airborne warden that's on duty. We'll be doing that here shortly. If you are taking photo or videos, set the cameras to fast action or sports action setting for better photos. If you have a little one sitting next to you in your lap, they are to remain seated at all times. No picking them up, no letting them stand up, and no passing them back and forth between the seats. In other words, everybody remains seated at all times.
I can't find the fast action setting on my camera.
Looking for all the good animals we're going to see today. I'm big.
My dad took
Oh.
So I think it's Southport.
The name of the reserve. Southport elephant.
Airborne warden, symbol 1, over.
Let's see a pond over to that side. Let's see if there's anything in that water.
I must be visiting another area of the park. We'll catch up with him. The zebra-looking animal over to the right is an okapi. It is not a zebra, but a distant relative of the giraffe. Discovered in 1901 by the Western world. The bird here to the left nesting is a yellow-billed stork. They'll eat fish, frogs, snakes, and other little birds. Watering holes are great gathering places for the animals throughout the reserve. It helps us to see some of the rare species like the black rhinos. Unfortunately, there's only 4,200 black rhinos left in all of Africa. A black rhino can charge up to 35 miles per hour. They have a 1-inch thick hide, which makes them almost indestructible except for man. The reddish animal up here to the right is a bongo, better known as the ghost of the forest. The tannish animals are the greater canoe, the second largest antelope in Africa. They can weigh up to 750 pounds. A baby canoe, they're in the bushes. The black and white birds up here to the far left. Saddle-billed storks, 5 feet tall, wingspans of 8 to 9 feet, making them the tallest storks in Africa. They're sitting down on their knees. They get their name from the yellow markings on their bills, looking like a saddle. We are entering into the Sapi River area. There are usually hippos here. Hippos will stay submerged throughout the day to keep from overheating. They stay submerged 5 to 8 minutes at a time. They will come out during the evening hours, graze along the riverbanks, eating 100 to 150 pounds of vegetation a night. It may look like a hippo is swimming. They're actually walking along the river bottoms. Hippos over here to the left, along with the pink-backed pelicans. I need everybody to remain seated, please. The pink-backed pelicans will hunt family groups. They herd schools of fish to the shallower waters where they can eat them. Nesting up there on the islands, the white-breasted cormorant. They have no natural oils in their feathers, so when they get wet, they'll spread their wings out in order for them to dry. Now the one hippo's got a hitchhiker.
Yeah, look at him. That's cool. Lazy butts, huh?
I do remind everybody to please remain seated for your own personal safety as we approach this rickety old bridge. down on the left-hand side are the Nile crocodiles. Much more aggressive than the American alligator. Super powerful, strong jaws that can crush the bones of their prey. Approximately 1,200 pounds per square inch of closing power. 18 to 20 feet in length. They will lay along the riverbanks with their mouths open to regulate body temperatures.
Timber one, come in.
Timber one, over.
Just wanted to let you know that my ground patrol has seen a lot of elephant activity near the Red Clay Pit. You definitely want to check out that area.
Thanks for the tip, folks. We're heading that way shortly. Over. We're leaving the forest, entering the savanna, completely different ecosystem, different animals, then onto elephant country. The upside down tree to the right is a baobab tree. It survives long periods of drought, stores water in its trunk, goes leafless 9 months out of the year. This is my favorite view of the whole reserve. The Serengeti grasslands will spread hundreds of miles across East Africa. The superhighway to millions of migrating animals every year. Home to some of the more famous animals, the lions and the elephants. This is the wild Africa we are working so hard to conserve. Up here to the right are the sable antelope, Harambe Wildlife Reserve symbol. The darker colored ones are the mature males, the lighter ones are the females and the younger males. Males grow darker as they grow older. The savanna is formed by the animals that do live here. Elephants act as bulldozers, knocking the trees over, eating them, letting the grasses grow. The giraffes act as pruning shears, they'll lead up underneath the trees, letting the light in. The larger animals, the cattle and the antelope, act as mowers. Over here to the left are the Patterson eland. These are the largest antelope in Africa. An adult male can weigh up to 2,000 pounds and stand 6 feet tall at the shoulders. On a natural balance system, there's enough food for all of the animals on the savanna. Tall mounds of earth are termite mounds. Elephants use these as scratching posts, and as they wear down, the littler animals use them as lookouts for the lions in the tall grasses. These animals with the long white horns to the left are the Nkoli cattle, better known as the Watusi cattle, for the tribe that first domesticated them. Those horns can get up to 6 feet in length, 20 to 22 inches at the base. It acts as a cooling system for the animal. The other animal is a waterbuck, a very reclusive animal. And up here to the left, baby reticulated giraffes.
Little baby giraffe right there.
The reticulated giraffes get their name from the Latin word reticulata, meaning net. No two giraffes have the same pattern. Baby giraffes are born at 5 to 6 feet tall, and they can reach up to the heights of 18 to 20 feet tall, making them the tallest animals on the savanna.
There's a baby. Another baby.
Up here to the right, the white-bearded wildebeest. They'll migrate 1.5 million at a time across the savannas, making them the largest land migrating herd of any animal on the savanna. The little animal over here to the right with the black stripe is a Thompson's gazelle, better known as a Tommy, fully grown, 60 pounds. These are full-grown Tommies.
Yeah.
See that little black straight on the underside?